Hey, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Tim.
And today the video is all about you.
Me?
I can just sit back and relax because you will tell our viewers all about your first week in the Netherlands after moving to the Netherlands.
I will try. I will do my best.
How long ago was it when you came to the Netherlands?
It was 2011.
Oh yeah.
In July, I think.
Okay, you came here to study, right?
I came to study.
Okay, cool. And yeah, so just go ahead and tell us all about, I think you have 11 things, right?
Yeah, I've made a list of 11 things
11
I could
things.
come up with that struck me when I was here for the first week.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
First of all, subscribe to the channel because we make more Dutch culture videos or like Tim moving to the Netherlands videos and Dutch food and whatever. So, you'll love it. Subscribe and yeah, we'll see you again next week. And that was the dog moving the camera.
Moving.
No. Nala. Nala. Don't.
So, thing number one was actually that we had to talk Dutch from the very beginning.
You thought everybody would speak in German to you?
I don't know, or maybe English. I don't know. I think the book we had was also in English. It was like for everyone who learned Dutch, no matter the background.
Yeah, but you have to tell them because it wasn't that you came and you had to speak Dutch. No. People in the street will talk English to you, right?
I don't know.
A lot of people speak English in the Netherlands.
Probably. I don't remember if I spoke to that many people in the beginning on the street because I was spending so many hours in this course. But it was like from minute one they talked Dutch to us. Of course, very easy in the beginning. Then you were thrown into it, and if there was really a situation that you couldn't understand a thing, then I would try to explain it in German or in English. Because the course was only for German speakers, so we all had the same level, same background.
Yeah.
And the dog has to go out and the door's closed.
The dog is really interrupting this video, right?
Yeah.
Well.
Also, a language struggle for me was that the learning Dutch part was so intense that I could not speak English for quite a while. I was still able to understand it at the same level and produce it like in writing and reading and everything, but speaking there was a blockade and it was gone.
A blockade?
A blockage? I don't know.
It's still here apparently.
A blockade?
No, just kidding.
Is it a blockage?
No. A blockage or a blocked. It was blocked. A blockade is not the word, I think. It doesn't matter.
Number 3. Houses were totally different. They were like small, narrow, high with super steep stairs, and especially like students living in tiny spaces like tiny rooms that you have to pay a fortune for, or living together with like 10 or 15 people. It was really a new experience for me. Number 4, and it was actually nice to explore this. Supermarkets had a lot of different products, of course, which is really nice to discover. And one of my highlights was that a lot of vegetables and food is pre-chopped, so it's still fresh, but you don't have to cut it in pieces anymore.
It is super
So it's really
easy.
nice, especially for a lazy student.
If you want to make a pasta dish or something, you just have the little plastic bag filled with mixed vegetables that already cut up and already washed. That you just open it up, put it in the pan, and you have fresh vegetables.
Yeah, it's still fresh, but you don't need to work. You just...
Yeah. It's not like nowadays we don't buy that all the time, but sometimes it's super nice and super easy to have. And it's a mixture that you can get.
Yeah,
like
you don't have to buy so many stuff at the same time.
Yeah, you can have like a Thai mixture or an Italian mixture, or
it's just enough for like 1 day or something.
Yeah, for one dish.
Or maybe if you cook for yourself, you have enough for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, super easy.
I realized quite quickly that I definitely needed a Dutch mobile number, because it was, at least back then, it was really necessary for a lot of services. If you want to register for something where you also need your phone, you couldn't use an international number.
No, nowadays, of course.
Yeah, now you don't have the roaming and anything anymore, but
and the
back then,
yeah.
And I still have that exact number. Number 6 was a really important basic thing I didn't have in the beginning. I needed a Dutch bank accounts, because of course I only had a German bank account. But for certain services, you could only use a Dutch bank account, and I think that still applies nowadays.
Yeah.
Because in the Netherlands, there is a service called Ideal, which is super popular and is used a lot to pay stuff electronically. And you can only use it if you have a Dutch bank account.
Yeah.
So that's super important.
Yeah. And especially here in the Netherlands, you pay a lot with either your bank account or your Ideal account, because we're very digital.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is why it's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, it was even more important because if I only had a German bank account, I had to pay all the college fees in one go. And if I had a Dutch bank account, I could pay it monthly.
Yeah.
So that was really important for me to get it as soon as possible. Number 7, finding a room or apartment. Mostly it's only a room because anything else you can't afford as a young student, at least. It's very hard, especially in the cities, because there's not that much room. It's a small country with a lot of people. So that's really, really hard and really expensive.
But you were very lucky with your second apartment in the Netherlands, right?
That's actually the reason why in the beginning, the first few months, I was still living in Germany and I had to go back and forth by car because I couldn't find something affordable. But after a couple of months, I could find something, it was like from somebody else I knew from the beginning and who stopped, and then I could take her room. And I lived there for quite some years.
It's very handy if you know people, right? If you know people, you'll hear more about, there's a room opening up, or there's an opening there.
I was really lucky. It was the perfect spot. I was super close to the university and to the city. I had free parking, which is also not that common in bigger cities. And it was a super nice area with everything around me. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And it was cheap. I loved number 8 and I got really used to it. I was so happy that I could bike everywhere around the city. Even it was like a bigger city in greater distances, because also mostly everything is flat. You can easily bike everywhere. And if you don't take the bike, you can take public transportation, which is also super convenient and works perfectly and is really well organized. Yeah, love it.
True.
Number 9 is also maybe more like a student thing, because partying was really different than I was used to during my teenager years.
What was different about it?
Yeah, people were different, were more open, enjoying themselves. Also,
because
younger mostly.
Okay.
At least students are, in general, are younger than in Germany.
But you said they're enjoying themselves. But in Germany, people don't enjoy themselves at parties?
I don't know. They're more stiff and standing there.
Really?
And not dancing that much.
Oh, is that true?
And at least my experience. It takes, especially if it's not if you go to a club or discotheque. Yeah, of course, a lot of people go there because they also like to dance.
Yeah.
But for other parties, it was more, it was open.
Yeah, okay.
But it's also what I love about the Dutch culture. They're a lot more open and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, awesome.
Happy people. Number 10, the bread. Actually, nowadays I don't care that it's different. I like it. Not every type, but mostly. And I think maybe also it changed over the years and it got better, especially compared to more than 20 years ago when I had it for the first time. But in the beginning, it's always there's always this struggle between German and Dutch people. We have the better bread, and especially Germans are so proud of their bread because they have the most sorts of bread in the whole world, and I don't know.
That's how...
And it's the Dutch bread is so squishy and there's only air and nothing else.
And for us, the German bread is too thick and too dense.
It's really heavy.
And it's
yeah. And if you squish Dutch bread, it only gets smaller. And if you would do that to German bread, it would crumble apart. Yeah. But there are now, I like Dutch bread and I like German bread, and on both sides there are also types of bread I don't like.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you've tried both of them, let us know in the comments down below. Do you prefer German or Dutch bread?
Yeah. The dog wants in again, I think. She's getting nervous because there's a sound she can't get in. Oh. Number 11. Actually one of the reasons I came to the Netherlands in the first place. The education is a lot better, in my opinion, than in Germany. You have smaller groups. You know where the money is going. It's more expensive to study here, but you see where it's going, and they put it in the facilities, in the buildings, in the education, in the people, in the materials, everything. Yeah, I would never would have liked to do it anywhere else or any way else.
I have no other experience, so I'm believing your word.
Yeah. And everything else in general is also very well organized and efficient.
Yeah, the Dutch are known for their efficiency, I think.
Yeah. It was always a thing that I hated about Germany, and I still hate, is the bureaucracy. That's so frustrating sometimes. It takes so much time, and it's so inefficient, and there's still so many things not digitalized, which is also totally different over here. And
Awesome. Yeah. So there you have it. Tim's first week or first experiences in the Netherlands.
So quite positive.
And I actually would like to hear, if you came to the Netherlands, if you started living in the Netherlands, then how was your experience in your first week or the first period?
Especially not as a student, but maybe as a younger person, or a person coming here for work or for love or whatever.
Yeah, let us know down below. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah.
Give the video a thumbs up. And we'll also make a video about why you stayed in the Netherlands.
Oh.
So the reasons, besides why you stayed. So check that video out. It's coming up very soon. See you again very soon. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.